Good morning, students. Okay, now let us get into today's class. So now we are learning about the microorganisms, isn't it? So in the last class, we have learned the structure of microscope. So microscope is an instrument that makes use of lenses to make smaller objects appear larger. And the object to be viewed under the microscope is referred to as the specimen, and it has the lenses in the eyepiece lens, then the objective lenses, and it has the mirror. By adjusting them, we can see the specimen which is kept on the stage. And how do we protect or take care of the microscope? We have to clean the microscope with a clean cloth and keep the specimen on the stage, and then through the eyepiece we can see the microorganism. Then the microorganisms are grouped into 5 major categories. What are they? They are bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae, and viruses. And these microorganisms are visible only through the microscope. That is what they are called, microorganisms. And these are available everywhere in our planet. They found in the ice cold region, hot springs, desert, pond, lakes, river, ocean, and even in our body also. Some microorganisms live in groups and some live alone. Now let us see one by one. First, we see about bacteria. They are the smallest and oldest organisms in our planet. And they are unicellular. Unicellular means made up of only one cell. The organism which is made up of only one cell. And there are different shapes of bacteria. The round shaped coccus, the rod shaped bacillus, the spiral shaped spirilla, and the comma shaped vibrio. So which are the 4 shapes? The round shape or the spherical shape. Second one is rod shape. Third one is spiral shape. And the fourth one is comma shape. So there are 4 different shapes of bacteria are seen. And example for bacteria is lactobacillus, and another one example is streptococcus. So lactobacillus and streptococcus are the examples of bacteria. Second one is protozoa. They are the animal-like organism made up of only one cell. So they are unicellular microorganisms. And examples are amoeba, paramecium, and euglena. Amoeba, paramecium, and euglena are some of the examples of protozoa. Protozoans are the animal-like unicellular organisms. The animal body is made up of only one cell. Third type of microorganism is fungi. Here the fungi are unicellular or multicellular. Some fungi are single-celled and some are multicellular organisms. And they may be either microscopic and unicellular, for example, yeast and mold. So they are microscopic and unicellular, and some are macroscopic and multicellular. Macroscopic means we can see with our naked eye. See, this mushroom and toadstool or the macroscopic fungi. These fungi we can see with our naked eye. And these fungi, commonly all the fungi, they don't have the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green pigment which is used for photosynthesis. Since they don't have the chlorophyll, they cannot prepare their own food, so they depend on the other dead and decayed organic matter. So they live on the dead and decayed organic matter and prepare their food. Fourth type of microorganisms is algae. Algae are the simple plant-like organisms and they have the chlorophyll. That is what they look green in color, and so that they can prepare their own food by photosynthesis. Since they have chlorophyll, they can prepare their food by photosynthesis. And some algae are unicellular, made up of only one cell. Example, chlamydomonas. So example for unicellular algae is chlamydomonas, and some are multicellular, made up of many cells. Example is seaweeds. Seaweeds and some unicellular algae live in colonies, in groups. Some algae live in groups. Example, this is diatoms. Diatoms and chlorella also live in colonies. Then the fifth group of microorganism is virus. These viruses are very smaller than the other four types. So these viruses can be seen only under the electron microscope. They cannot be visible through the compound microscope and with our naked eye. They can be visible only under the electron microscope because they are very minute. And these viruses are very hard, are very difficult to classify because these viruses alive in the living body like plants, animals and human beings. Outside the body they will be like non-living organisms, crystal in nature. So we cannot classify them whether they are living or non-living organisms. And these viruses cause so many dangerous diseases in plants, animals and even human beings also. This is the tobacco mosaic virus or TMV virus, and it causes disease in tobacco plant. And this is the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV virus, and it causes AIDS in animals, humans. And the avian flu is a disease caused by the virus in birds, and swine flu is also one of the viral disease occur in pigs. Now let us recap today's portion. So today we learned the 5 major groups of microorganisms: bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa and viruses. So first one is bacteria. They are all the bacteria are unicellular organisms, and there are different shapes of bacteria. Some are round shape or spherical shape, coccus. Some are rod shaped, bacillus. Some bacteria are spiral shaped, spirilla, and some are comma-shaped vibrio. Then protozoans, they are the animal-like microorganisms. They are unicellular, and amoeba, paramecium, euglena are some of the examples. And fungi are unicellular as well as multicellular. Yeast and mold are the unicellular microscopic fungi, and the mushroom and toadstool are the macroscopic multicellular fungi. These fungi do not have the chlorophyll. They are pale in color, black, gray, or like pale color, and so that they cannot prepare their own food by photosynthesis. So they depend on the dead and decayed organisms to derive their food. Next is algae. They are green in color because they have the chlorophyll, so that they can prepare their own food by photosynthesis. They are unicellular, for example, Chlamydia monas, and multicellular seaweeds. And some microorganisms, some algae, live in colonies or groups. Then viruses, they are very minute electron microscopic organisms because they are not visible uh, through the compound microscope. So they can be visible only under the electron microscope. And these viruses are these viruses live inside the living cells as living organisms. When they come out of the living organisms, they act as a non-living organisms. And this tobacco mosaic virus causes disease in tobacco plants, and this is the human immunodeficiency virus, that is HIV virus, cause disease in human being, AIDS disease. And avian flu is caused by the virus in birds, and swine flu is caused by the virus in swines or pigs. Okay, students, all of you study the 5 types of microorganisms. Okay, we'll meet in the next class. Thank you.